Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Love going to air this out to start. Escapes the pocket. Kraft has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Throwing this one back in the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Field black. Ready. Cut.
Love to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
They're going to go. It's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Space to the left. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On third down, it's Hurts. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
I can promise you that is a throw as a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On fourth down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Blue striker. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the move, headed right. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the first. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
With QB made something happened and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a first down as well. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two...
There he goes on the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 8-7 the score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10.
50 green.
Thrown on first down, Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Squad ready. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Now he's past the 25. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Down. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrapped around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. They're down to their final one in this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds, looks like right at the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
It's a sneak, Hurts. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. 3rd and goal, defense electing to play this from the nickel. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. On the option, it's Jacobs. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Striker, 3-3.
On 2nd down, Jacobs breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Fourth down, here's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Love now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Love's going to throw for 2. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Fields this one at the 3. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie this game up.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now for Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air. Love. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down.
On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Jacobs running behind center. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers 1st down.
Come on,
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air with Long. Hauled in left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and
Ready.
10 at the 12-yard line.
45. Line. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion for that effort up front.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Eagles 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts. The right side, Noel has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On third down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Two, three, four.
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness.